Alongside the 30, Cons.
Tash.
Ton. Well, go on.
And yeah, considering last week I exposed Tash's dirty picture secret.
Big up Ash the cameraman too.
Yeah,
Oh,
big up Ash.
What's
the
happening,
cameraman.
Ash?
Oh yeah, big up Ash. We keep forgetting Ash.
Yeah.
I'm here, man.
Just because he's behind the camera.
He's lingering behind the camera. Yeah, I don't want to end up like Robert De Niro at the end of the Joker movie. Spoiler alert, but
Wait, Robert De Niro's in this film, yeah?
yeah.
Oi.
Now you want to watch it.
Yeah, no, I might. It's
Now you want to
piqued
watch
my
it.
interest now. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is our review. So if you haven't seen it, sorry.
Yeah, Ton and Ash ain't seen it, so
I saw 5 minutes of it, bro. It was jokes. Well, it weren't really. it weren't really, bro.
It really ain't jokes.
Man was doing some stupidness, bro. Next thing I know, I see him twirling something and then chasing after some youths. The youths whack him up with the sign, beat him up, bro. He's in a room playing with his face. And then starts talking to some woman.
I'll tell you what,
That was it. I was like, you know what? I'll save this. You get me that?
so you didn't really feel it that.
bruv, he should do the thing. He should do the actual review of the film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that, just sum it up. Just sum it up.
That was the review. But,
Quickly, innit?
all right. Before we get into the movie, all right, who agrees that the Joker is probably the most iconic comic book villain of all time?
One. Yeah, up there. Not my favorite. Not my favorite.
Selected. He's top 3 selected.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but is he Gets, Kano, or Rich?
I don't know, man.
That shit don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, I'll say gets.
All right, so he's the best. All right, cool. All right.
I will accept Gets be better than Reg.
Wretch is hard, but I think gets for me, bro.
Look at his face. He's doing that. He's crying. A lot of tears going out. He's
I
like,
don't know what you're talking about. You get me? But yeah, nah.
it's rap music, man. Rap.
Yeah,
you know
dude.
rap?
I think gets for me, man. He's done more bits, bro. You get me?
With the bibbidi boo.
Reg said things 5 years ago that I only understand.
Biggity boogity biggity biggity boo. My man said biggity biggity boo, bro.
Don't have a music, yes?
Anyway, back to the reviews.
All right. Okay. All right. The film, like you said, starts off with all that madness that it starts off with. Yeah. The film makes out that his laugh, his cackle, his chuckle, whatever it is a nervous medical condition.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know them people that laugh when they
in
shouldn't
awkward,
situations, yeah?
Yeah.
But it kind of shows that he don't know how to laugh in normal situations, because in 2-3 parts of the film, there's funny things that happen and everyone starts laughing and he watches everyone and then starts laughing. So he really don't know what's funny and what's not.
That's
but
right.
he wants to be a comedian.
Yeah, but weren't he in a psych ward before he came out? Or something?
No, he wasn't in Psych Ward, no.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he was, yeah, he was.
Yeah,
See,
it
and
was.
I've watched it, and he ain't even watched it. Imagine that.
This
No, he
guy.
was in Psych Ward. But basically, anyways, yeah, so he wants to be a comedian. All right, he gets fired from his job because his friend gives him a gun because he gets jumped, and the gun falls out at a children's party.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proper
Doesn't go off?
cringe.
No, don't go off.
He's literally doing this thing, going like this.
With the kids and whatever, and it just falls out of his pocket.
Yeah, into the bang on the floor. And he even kicks it when he goes to pick it up, right?
Yeah.
And then goes like this, and he holds it, and he goes like that. Shh. Like, he's room full of people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be part of his act, though, innit? Did he?
That's what he said
That's
it was.
what he says.
Yes.
But he gets fired anyway, yeah?
That gun, hey, that gun don't hit the floor like
Yeah.
it's made out of plastic. Do you know what I mean?
So and then his friend said that he brought the gun in and tried to sell it to him, and that's how he
Yeah.
got fired. So his friend kind of like
snaked him.
Yeah, snaked him, yeah. And then on the way home, he gets jumped by 3 dudes that work for Thomas Wayne. And as he's going home, he just shoots all 3 of them dead. All right. And then there's a clown that's gone around and killed 3 people or whatever.
And they see the Wayne part, and they see the clown part, and they're like, fuck the rich, innit?
Yeah.
This guy
okay,
is
yeah,
done
yeah.
this for him.
It starts a little revolution kind of thing. And then his mum he finds out from one of his mum's letters. His mum's fascinated with Thomas Wayne. She writes him letters every week, and he don't write letters back. Thomas Wayne's Bruce Wayne's dad, isn't it?
yeah, I
Yeah.
know his name.
And he's writing letters, and he's not replying to any of the letters. So he finds a letter.
She was a side chick, man. Where he let go, bro. That's what it was. You get me?
Basically, yeah. Basically, kind of.
You know, man.
All right. So basically, he's saying that Thomas Wayne is Joker's dad, basically.
Oh, okay.
All right. So he.
Makes him and Batman brothers.
Yeah. So he goes to Bruce Wayne's house, to Thomas Wayne's house, and Bruce Wayne's there as a kid, and he's there talking to Thing, and then Alfred comes out, and he's like, "Who are you?"
Yo, was that Alfred?
Yeah, it was Alfred.
They made him like a proper dickhead, though.
He was Alfred, though.
Alfred is a dickhead, though.
No, man, look, when they had
Not in
Thing.
Gotham, though. He's a G in Gotham still.
And he's good in what's the name as well? Dark Knight. Like, the way he's portrayed in that, he's wicked in that as well.
Yeah, but they keep changing his ass, though, innit?
But anyway,
they do.
so Thingy comes out, and he says, "I'm Penny's son," and he goes, "Oh, Penny's crazy," or whatever it is, and tells him to fuck off or whatever, yeah? Penny's his mum.
Yeah, imagine that, bro. Someone telling you your mum's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway,
so he
go
gets mad anyway, yeah? Then he cons himself into a theatre where Thomas Wayne's in there, and he bucks up on Thomas Wayne in the toilet.
Yeah.
And he talks to him, he goes, "I know I'm your son," and and he goes, "No, your mum was crazy. I had her committed. She's nuts.
Yeah.
You're adopted.
Straight like that.
You're adopted. She adopted you when she adopted you while she was working for me. Like she had you while she was working for me. Nah,
What
like,
does he turn around and say to him?
What?
He goes, "How can you say stuff like that about my mum?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, "What is it?" He turns around and goes, "I'm your son,
Yeah.
and, you know, why is everyone so mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is everyone so, like, bad to each other?"
And Thomas Wayne replies by punching him in his nose.
yeah.
Street.
Yeah. So
But that
Thomas
is
Wayne.
a Joker line, though, innit? What you saying?
Why is everyone so mean? Why so serious?
Why so serious, yeah.
All right. So so then he goes
He actually
home.
means it, though. He means it, like...
So then he goes, "Look, your mum was in Arkham Asylum. She was committed. Blah blah blah, and she she neglected you." Or he said something about that. So he goes to Arkham Asylum.
Right, that whole scene.
and finds her papers.
Hold on, how does he find the papers?
He goes up to.
That whole scene is brilliant. If you think back,
There's a guy that's there behind the thing that's got all the files and whatever, and he goes and asks for the files. So the guy goes and finds the files, starts reading it,
and then clocks. Hold on.
and clocks something's not right, and goes, "Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to give you this. Like,
Yeah, hold
if
on.
you come back with your mum, I can give them to you."
Yeah.
All right. And he goes, "What?" And he nicks it off him, basically. And he
Yeah.
runs down the hall, laughing and shit, yeah? He opens it, and he finds the adoption certificate.
Oh.
Yeah.
To show that he's been adopted, all right? And it shows that from a very young age, his mum let his stepdad abuse him
Yeah.
and chain him to radiators and really
Bash
abuse
him
him.
over the head.
Yeah.
Like he had major head traumas.
Do you see this clip or?
No, you don't see the
No,
clips
you
of that, but you see him read it and whatever. So then he goes home and he goes to the hospital because his mum's had a stroke or whatever, yeah? And he suffocates over a pillow. Kills her.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Straight up, just kills
But
her.
hold up, when they turn up, when his friends turn up at the flat,
Yeah.
and they go like, "What's with the face?" And he goes, "Nothing."
Yeah.
If you've got another job, he's like,
Nah.
I'm celebrating. My mum died today."
Yeah, like whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had a big smile on his face or something.
No, it was on some weird shit anyway, yeah?
Yeah,
So
he's
it's
just
that
chilled,
friend,
innit?
it's that friend, and there's a dwarf, a midget guy with him, yeah, all right? It's that friend that snaked him, yeah?
Yeah.
So when he comes into a flat, bro takes the scissors, bam, in his neck, jukes
his
him
eye.
up, in his eye, in his head, the midget's there in the corner,
bang,
crying,
bang,
no,
bang,
no,
bang,
no,
like this.
crying, yeah? All right, and the guy's dead. Listen, the guy's dead, all right? Oh, and check this out, he locks the door with the chain after they come in. So the midget, the dwarf is like, his name's Gary. I'm gonna call him Gary, yeah? Gary the dwarf, yeah? He's like, please. He goes, no, I'm not gonna do anything. You're free to go, like that, yeah?
I like
So-
you. Was always
You can't
nice
get
to
to
me.
the latch.
He goes to the door. He's like this. He turns around.
So
and
I
goes,
thought he done it, yeah?
Hold on.
To catch
Hold on.
catch
One
a joke.
minute.
Yeah.
You missed a bit.
What?
Do you know when he walks past him? What does he
Yeah.
do? Ah!
Yeah. Basically, he's laying there on the floor, and the dead body's laying next to him. He goes, "Go on, you can go." So he steps over him. Then he goes to the latch, yeah, and he can't open the latch. And he goes, "Can you?" He goes, "Yeah." And he gets out, and I thought at that point he's gonna fuck him up, yeah. And he opens the latch. He goes, "You're free to go. You know why I let you go? Because you was the only one that was nice to me." Kisses him on his forehead and tells him go.
Bro. That's messed up.
And so you go. Alright? But in the middle of all this is what we've thingied, yeah? In the middle of all this, yeah? Robert De Niro's character runs a late night chat show. Alright? Murray, can't remember what his name.
Yeah, I can't either.
Right?
Murray. He calls him Murray, doesn't he?
But it's like the best like talk show.
Like a Tonight
Yeah.
Show. Kind
Yeah,
of.
Right?
it is, yeah.
And he's always wanted to be on it. He fantasizes about being on it and whatever, yeah? And he goes to a comedy club and he does a comedy sketch and someone films it and it's dead in it, yeah? And Robert De Niro puts it up and cusses him.
But the thing is, he chokes because of his condition. As soon as he goes up there, he's got his joke book, yeah? And he goes to start doing the jokes and he chokes and he's choking, he's just laughing.
But then Robert De Niro ridicules him on the show. Yeah. But then they phone him. They get such a good response that they phone him to come on the show.
Yeah.
All right? So they phone him to come on the show and whatever. And all the way through this, there's a girl that lives opposite from him, yeah?
What's her name?
Yeah,
Zaza.
And he goes to dinner with her and he hangs out with her and all this kind of madness anyway, yeah? So it turns out that he imagined all this. He never chilled with her. At one scene, he walks into her apartment and sits there and she comes in and she's like, what are you doing in my apartment?
You're the guy from down the
You're
hall.
the guy from that, and you're like, wait, but she's been
Oh,
chilling
no,
with
wait,
you.
No. Do you see him interacting with this chick?
Yeah.
When he's drinking?
Yeah, like when his mum's
Yeah.
going through a stroke, she's there. I go and get you a coffee, and you know, there's even after he kills the three guys.
Yeah.
As obviously gets hard, isn't it?
Yeah, he
Like,
goes to
turns
her
up
house,
with
opens the door, lipses her up and
Yeah.
everything. But none of it actually happened, basically, yeah?
all in his head.
It's all he said. And it shows them scenes, but without her in them.
Yeah. The whole thing. But hold up, what you miss? When he gets the phone call,
Yeah.
from Murray show,
Yeah.
what was he doing just before that?
He was doing you, innit?
No, he wasn't. What was he doing? Do you
Don't give
remember?
him the GoPro, bro. You see, on Pornhub, you'll see. Joker
I'll live
boy.
feed it. Right. What is he doing just beforehand?
Can't remember.
He's in the fridge. He's got the fridge.
Yeah.
On. Right. And he's taking bits out. And you think, what's he doing? And he takes
Gets
everything
in
out.
the fridge and shuts the door.
Madman.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So all of that's fake anyway, yeah. So now he's been called to go on the show.
Hold up. 1 second. The bit where he goes into the flat, this is just before
Yeah.
that whole shit happens, isn't it?
Proper spoiling it, innit?
He goes like this. When she goes in, she's like, she freaks, isn't it? My daughter's in the other room, she goes to him like this. Right? And he turns around, he's like this, I had a bad day. Right? And she's going like, please. And he looks up and he goes, like this to her. She goes, and then you don't see what happened.
Yeah. So you don't know, did he do something to him or did he not?
No, so you don't see him again.
No.
Yeah. And then when he's in his flat, he's just bare laughing, isn't he?
Yeah. So, all right. So then he ends up on this show now, yeah? All right. But on the way to the show, the feds come to arrest him.
Yeah.
For the murders. They've clocked that it's him, innit? Yeah?
Yeah.
So he's on his way and the feds are chasing him through the subway, through the thing. But everyone's dressed as clowns. Everyone's starting to riot and everyone's dressed as clowns. And a policeman shoots an innocent bystander by mistake. And they beat the shit out of the police. Shit's starting to erupt.
Hey, what does he do? It takes because he's
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen this on a trailer where he gets off the trailer
Yeah.
and everyone's just erupting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does like a little dance like this. He dashes the mask that he's wearing.
yeah.
Then he goes onto the show and Robert De Niro saying to him, oh, thank you for coming on the show, blah, blah, blah.
How far are we in?
Right.
Is that-
This
we're
is
right-
the end.
we're
This is
right
coming
at
to
the
the end now, yeah? So, thank you for coming on the show, blah, 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 this and that. He's like, all right, cool.
Tell
When you
some
call,
jokes.
when you call me out today, introduce me as Joker. He goes, okay, all right.
But why
and the
did-
guy's
why?
saying, and the other guys, yeah,
Why is he
yeah,
turning
but he
around
didn't
and
say that first. He says it afterwards. He called himself Joker because you called me a Joker.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because on this thing, he goes, oh, this Joker, whatever, yeah? So he's there, and the guy's saying to this guy, yeah, now the clowns are rioting. My man's got a clown face on, yeah? All right? Can we don't put him on the show tonight? And Robert De Niro's like, no, we'll put him on. He can be on the show. So anyway, he comes out on the show. He's sitting there. Robert De Niro's talking to him or whatever. And he just confesses, he said, yeah, I killed the 3 guys on the train.
Yeah, what's your joke? He goes,
There was 3 guys on the train.
yeah, and I killed him.
And I killed
Live
them.
on TV.
And then Robert De Niro's like, no, you can't be doing that. You're a bad person. This, that. Because why am I a bad person? People step over me all the time, blah, blah. What are you doing? You're not a good person. You've only called me here because you were ridiculing me.
Yeah, no. He turns around and he goes, why is it all like this? You guys are reacting like this because he goes, I killed them because they were awful. He goes,
Yeah.
they were awful. He goes, me? He goes, if you see me on the floor, he goes, you'll step over me. He goes, like that. He goes, I'm in and out of your lives. He goes, you don't even know I'm there. He goes, these guys? And then he turns around and he goes, oh, what's that? All self-pity and all that. Yeah, and he goes, do you know what? You're awful too. And he goes to him, yeah? How? You don't know nothing about me, pal. He goes like this.
Yeah, to Joker.
Yeah, and he goes,
But he does.
yeah, he turns around and he starts going, he goes, the only reason you invited me on here is because, you was going to ridicule me. Yeah? And da-da-da-da-da, right? And then, what does he do?
Yeah.
Pulls out the gun, pops him.
Yeah.
Live
On TV.
But then
The audience got offended and he's there in front of the camera like...
he gets up though. He gets up and he's kind of awkward. What do I do? He does
what do I do now? He does a
and
little
then he
dance.
goes, bang, bang, bang. And he shoots him like...
Yeah, shoots him twice more.
Yeah, and he goes like that and drops the gun. Yeah. And then he's like, does a little dance again and comes over. And what's Robert De Niro's catchphrase at the end of his show?
I can't remember.
Something like, I don't know, keep on smiling.
Yeah,
or
keep
whatever.
on smiling.
Right, so he goes up to the camera and goes, like this, right? And goes to do the catchphrase and they cut him off.
Yeah. And then the police grab it. And the next scene you see the riots happening, yeah? All right, with all these clown riots and whatever, yeah? All right? And he's in the back of the police car, Heath Ledger style
happy.
almost.
Yeah, he
like,
is.
just smiling and watching what's going on and whatever, yeah? Then an ambulance crashes into the police car and all these clowns free him. And they put him, and he stands on top of the car, and they're all cheering for him and
Seems
shit.
wicked,
And as they're cheering for him, you come to a cinema screen, and Thomas Wayne, his wife, and Bruce are coming out the cinema. All right,
Yeah.
all right. And then a clown looks at him,
He's just
follows
like
him
that.
into the alleyway, and then the whole shit with the Batman shooting, the pearls fall on the floor and whatever.
But who is that dude? I got a theory. I know who the dude is. Do you know there was a guy sitting in the middle? Do you know when he was doing his makeup?
Yeah,
Right, there was one guy just taking a piss.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's that dude.
I don't know.
Because he sees that dude in a car when he has his imaginary date with
alright.
the girl. Like they drive past and he looks and they look at each other and he goes like this and he smiles at the guy who's got this clown mask on. And you think, well, who's this dude, innit? And then later on, the same dude goes up to Thomas Wayne and goes, what is it? You deserve this, you motherfucker. Yeah, and then pow, and shoots him.
Yeah.
But the story I know, no clown killed him. No, like the
No,
family.
it was a
No, but there's been a couple
one.
one. Jack Napier. Yeah, but then there was one where Jack Napier kills him. And Jack Napier was apparently the Joker. There's loads of different thingies. But then at the end of the movie, he's there in the psychiatric ward, talking to his therapist in Arkham Asylum. And then he finishes that, and then he walks out, and he's got blood on his feet. And when he's walking out, there's leaving blood footprints, which shows that he killed his thing. And then he's running through the halls, and the orderlies are chasing him through the halls, basically. And it just ends there.
But he turns round because she goes, he's like this, just smoking a fag. And he's laughing to himself. And she goes, what's funny? He goes, I thought of a joke. And she goes, well, why don't you share? Tell us what the joke is. He goes, you wouldn't get it.
And
It's
you
like
see him
this.
walk out.
Yeah, and then you get a flashback to Bruce in the alleyway with his mum and dad on the floor, dead. Yeah?
Oh, and he's...
Yeah. And then he goes, that's
Oh, but he witnesses it happen, though. He sees it because he's outside where the cinema is. So when it happens, he sees it happen. He sees Bruce Wayne get fucked up.
Yeah.
That's sick how they intertwined that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But I tell you what, there was a scene.
I just think there needs to be a movie where Thomas Wayne not fucking dying it anymore, man. It's like they've done that scene so many times. And that scene's always done the same.
Yeah.
Perfect.
With
Every
the pearls
time.
drop.
Perfect every time.
Yeah, it's exactly the same every time.
But do you know when they pull him out of the car, out
Yeah.
the police car, and they put him on top
Yeah.
of the thing, right? And he goes like this, and he's got blood coming from his nose, and he just goes like this. Because it's like all the things like sort of run down like this, and he just goes like this, and just mashes all the blood and everything into his
I'm just
face.
glad that he's sitting next to you, not me, bro.
Bruv,
That's why when I walked in, I said, "Don't Robert De Niro me right now." Like, do you know what I mean? Don't Robert De Niro me right now. That's the movie. Now, I thought the movie was very good.
Brilliant.
All right. Now, this is what we got a thingy now, yeah? Was he a better Joker than Heath Ledger?
No, he wasn't the Joker.
Exactly.
He wasn't the Joker.
He wasn't the Joker.
He was-
at the very end.
Because there's a backstory on Joker. That's
He
why.
was Arthur
It's
Fleck.
two, yeah, it's two different You get me? I don't know.
But
if
then,
you
all
can-
right, but check this out though. The Joker that he became in the end, do you think that in a Batman movie that Joker will hold up?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know actually.
But actually, don't you think he'll get his ass kicked pretty badly?
Because he was getting jumped throughout the damn film, though,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, in every kind of like film, the guy goes to jail, or he goes wherever, and he comes out a hard man or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And significant thing, I feel like significant situations just make you a harder person and stronger person. And every representation of Joker, we've seen some fucked up character, and nobody really understands where it stems from. So this movie kind of puts light on that, and you kind of get some insight, because we just see, oh, Joker's fucked up, he's crazy, like that in that shitty Suicide Squad. Yeah, but it was crazy in that, and like
Yeah, that was the worst Joker ever.
that was the worst Joker ever. But things that he found funny, we didn't find funny, and then when you think about this Joker and it being a nervous reaction.
Do you know what it was?
Yeah, can make sense.
All right. Do you know what it was about Jared Leto's Joker? There was no emotional connection to him. I couldn't emotionally connect with him.
Thing is, he was moaning today.
Like with thingy ones, yeah, with Joaquin Phoenix's one, yeah, you felt sorry for him. That's your emotional connection. You feel so, this guy, yeah. With Thingy's one, right, the emotional connection was like, you fucking bad man. You're a fucking bad man. Like, he made you feel something. Jared Leto's one just didn't make me feel anything.
Apparently,
Is that
Jared
a good thing or a bad thing, though? What?
Bad thing.
Well,
Because
Jared
that's
Leto.
why, like, if you don't make me feel something, how can I root for you?
Well, look, Jared Leto turned around and said that all the worst bits of his fucking acting were put in the film because the studio basically put hands on the film.
Yeah.
Yeah? And he turned around and goes, I wasn't given a chance. He
No,
goes,
you was.
everyone's hyping up this film. He goes, but I've got so much footage, he goes, that they could have put in the film to boost the performance that I had. And he goes, but instead what they've done, they just cut the whole thing
Yeah,
back.
but he was just too clean cut, man. He looked too clean. He looked too flashy.
He did.
Like,
Yeah,
he just
looked
looked.
like a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like a mumble rapper. That's what he looked like. He looked like a mumble rapper. Do you know what I'm saying?
But he had the suit, though, yeah? He had
Yeah.
the purple thing and all that. Oh.
Oh, Joaquin
nah.
Phoenix.
He was in
Nah,
the
thing.
most of the time in every scene in the Suicide.
Yeah, he was on a weird one.
Yeah.
No, he had a purple suit, but it was like shiny purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about? Suicide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like NSYNC back in the day, the type of shit they used to wear. Drew Hill.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Is that them the leather, the purple leather?
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
Thing there.
them kind of man.
Yeah, it was definitely like one of them Backstreet Boys.
See, Jack Nicholson was a sick Joker.
Yeah.
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 He was sick, man.
He was funny. He was
Yeah.
funny. There was loads.
I
of
even
them.
like the old school Cesar Romero
see,
Joker.
I never agree with you on this one.
Cesar Romero.
Wait, do you see how
Do you remember
much
the
he
old
fits?
school Joker? You know the in Batman.
Do you know the old?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
yeah, he was alright. He
Right?
was alright.
That Joker, you know, he was a gangster in real life.
Yeah, he was.
He was a fucking bad man in real life.
He had-
and he got the role of Joker, and they said to him that he had to shave his moustache. He said he's not shaving my moustache, so they
he
fired
had
him.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had
and he
it.
badded him up. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right? And if you notice, in every scene, he's actually got his moustache. The white paint is
Yeah,
over
yeah.
his moustache. Like he weren't having
Well,
it.
he held them to ransom, didn't he?
Yeah, he held them to ransom.
fucking. Yeah, he was terrifying the fucking
Gangster.
Silkers.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah.
I'm the real life Joker, motherfucker.
Hey,
real-
talking about the real life Joker, you hear about that the petition that went up when this film was coming out.
Yeah.
Because of what happened in Arizona with, do you know when Dark Knight was released? Some boy went into the
Yeah.
cinema and just basically peppered everyone up in that. Yeah, and he called himself the real life Joker.
Yeah, but that's madmen, bro. Like, someone could call themselves the Terminator. You think no one's called themselves the Terminator and done a madness? Like, come on, bro. Like, those movies, like, it's come on,
But
man.
he identified as the Joker, so he was the Joker.
Yeah, no, I get you, yeah, but you can't turn around and say, oh, he's going to incite mass shooting. Like, a lot of
No.
these films do, man. Some dudes in Thailand probably think they're Tong Po, bro. They're going around kicking trees and shit. Saying Miley and Goodfuck. Come on, like, come on, bro, man.
Well,
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Well, listen, Joaquin turned round because this is the thing now, the dialogue, right? Is like, oh look, it's going to incite violence, and he's going, he goes, look, I'm purposely not talking about this subject. He goes, I've done this film. He goes, I knew that this subject was going to come up. He goes, I didn't want to talk about this subject, but the guy that he was talking to goes, you're going to force it out of me. He goes, but there's no evidence. He goes. He goes, there's no evidence. When you think about this,
Taxi Driver was a mad film. Like, did that incite violence?
bruv, you got to think about the original Psycho film, yeah? Right? The original Psycho film was based on a girl back in the Northwest who was, she was only a young kid, 14 years old, 13, and she was beheading people and then trying to do
At
the...
14?
14.
What the fuck?
Right? Taking them to this little hut, right? And trying to shrink their heads. Because she was reading books on
Was she
head
a
shrinking.
Was she a head like hench girl or
Oh,
something?
fuck no. We're talking about like fucking turn of the century kind of thing.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Yeah, so did that book inspire her to do that shit, or was she just going to do that shit and thought, that's a good idea. I'll apply that to my art.
I don't know, man. There's a whole bunch of mad shit out there, bro. But I think movies in general, yeah, any movie that's out there, you could fucking...
You can take anything
You
out
could,
of
you could tie
context.
to madness, you know what I mean? Mass
Yeah, I
shootings
get it
and
because
shit.
there's some real life element to
Like The Purge.
part.
Yeah.
All right, check this out, though. Every year The Purge comes out. We don't get none of that shit. Oh, don't watch The Purge. It's going to incite violence. It's going to incite riots and rah. How many Purge movies have there been? 5 or 6? There's been about 5 Purge movies. And there's been a whole
I
series
thought
as
it was
well,
only
innit?
two, I thought it was
Yeah,
only
but
two
some of
films, innit?
these killings.
Don't you think that's a bit more realistic, that Purge shit?
Yeah, but I think some of these.
even Scream, we didn't have. How many people did we have in Scream masks? Nobody ran around killing anybody.
But do we know that? No, you get me. They might have kept that hush.
Maybe
hush.
some shit
You
happened.
get me? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but remember that was back in the day when social media weren't about as well, innit?
Yeah, so
now
there
we've
you
got
go.
social media about it. It's a bit more mad. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think this film incites no violence like that, man. It's just
I don't think it was a very violent... Right, it had violent elements to it, but fucking hell.
It's
I've
gory,
seen
bro.
films that
I
are
feel like
much
they're
worse.
just saying it because his situation is very real and you can relate to a lot of people.
Do you know what it is? I think it attacks people's sensibility. People are nowadays are cunts, yeah? Yeah, there's no empathy in this world.
wait, one sec. Pat him down, man. You got a gun. Right? This sounds like the fucking that the Joker was actually fucking
Right,
giving.
but this is
Go
what
on.
I'm talking about. Like, there's no empathy in this world. No one's nice to each other. Yeah? No one's nice to each other. And what this film is saying is like, keep pushing.
Keep pushing, motherfucker.
Keep pushing because there's going to be a pushback to it. Yeah, you want to carry on with this type of thing. Shit's going to happen, and I think people sense this shit, right? And I think this is what the vibe that the film is giving over, and people are picking up on that. Good, good.
Yeah, they-
People need to fix up, innit?
Yeah, I mean,
Be
yeah.
nice to each other. Don't be cunts to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be Trump and say it happens.
What was that? Ton, explain that to me again, bro. Because I think I caught it in the background where you lot were talking just before the pod.
There was an American lady that was over here driving or whatnot in the other, and she run over a kid. Well, he's not a kid, teenager, should I say?
Did he
Killed
die?
him. Yeah, I think he died, didn't it? Yeah, he
Yeah,
died.
he did, yeah.
And she dipped out. She flew back to America with that, what's it called? Immunity.
Yeah, diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, diplomatic. What?
Immunity.
Diplomatic immunity. Yeah.
Dipped out, went there, and England's like, listen, you need to come back and face these charges and whatnot. And the other. And Trump's turned around and said, yo, look, shit happens, bro. Like, you get me? We drive on the what? Right side of the road. It's deep. That's deep, bro. Like, come on. You get me? You ain't got no justice for your youth, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's deep.
Talking about that, justice for whatever. What were we talking about last week with Amber Geiger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
leak
going-
down.
Oh, yeah,
The main witness in the case
10 days after the
got shot. The guy that main like
in the mouth.
against it in the mouth and
In the chest and the mouth.
That's an
That's a
execution,
hit. That's it.
That's it. Listen,
Execution, bro.
I read the thing, the police report on it. Yeah, they turned around and said that nobody saw nothing.
No, there was a silver SUV.
That's it.
That's fed off. And
Yeah,
that's all they got.
that's it. Like, listen, whoever it was went bang in the chest
And bang in the mouth.
and bang in the mouth. That's 2 shots. No one heard, no one see.
And this guy didn't have no beef with no one.
He just all he did was write out a Fed still.
That's all he did. He ratted out a Fed.
Don't snitch on these feds, bro.
Yeah, it's enough, innit?
Rainbow hair.
No, you know what I see? Bro, I see it on World Star, yeah? All right? Police officer raped 14 girls.
What?
All right? And had child porn images on his laptop, and he only got 5 years.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, but what, Amber Guyger only got 10.
Oh, where was that?
That black woman
show
fired
you.
warning shots, innit? 20, she got
No,
20.
but you know what? I read about that though. See the black lady that lady that done the warning shots. Apparently, before that, she tried to actually stab the guy. From before, I haven't read the full thing, but apparently that wasn't
Their first encounter.
Yeah,
their
there was
first
something.
encounter.
Yeah, was that?
Was that their first encounter where she tried to stab him as well?
Yeah, and then after that, the shots and shit. Yeah, so there's more to that story.
But did she kill the brother?
No.
She just fired warning shots.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Still, you get me that.
20 years.
No, it doesn't serve 20 years. But then
Hold on. What happened? Some woman.
I need to find it on the phone. 1 second. God.
Basically, I think some woman. I don't even know the story too tough, but some woman. Got
I'll
into
find
a
it and I'll
location
talk to
or
it.
whatever, and then as Con said, I think she tried to stab him prior, and then pulled out the mash, licked off some warding shots or whatever, and then yeah, she got clapped.
All right, World Star Hip Hop. Yeah.
Right, why 20 years?
I know, but listen,
She black, man. That's where I'm, man.
I'm going through World Star Hip Hop, and it says Tekashi 6ix9ine lands a record deal worth over 10 million from jail. All right, so he's gonna, yeah.
Told you, snitch is a new thing, man.
Supposed to
He's
be
a
out
new
on
gangster.
18th, innit? He's coming out.
Is it?
He's coming back in December.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's coming home, bro.
I heard 2020 nigga go out before them, boy. Jesus.
All right, serial rapist cop admitted to raping multiple women and having child porn got just 5 years.
A former Louisville Metro police officer has been sentenced to 5 years in prison. Pablo Cano pleaded guilty to multiple counts of sexual misconduct.
Cano was accused by
pled
5
guilty?
women of forcing them to have sex. 43 News reporter David Mattingly is following this case. These allegations first came up
Man.
2 years ago. And the women were accusing Cano of rape, not
Cano?
just misconduct.
Cano.
This was a plea deal that a spokesman for the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office says all the victims agreed to.
This fuck.
Officer Pablo Cano has a
Pablo, yeah, was it Mexican?
Yeah.
forcing his victims into sex, sometimes while he was in uniform, armed, and going to
But he looks white.
Thrilled that
Looks
he's
white,
actually
though,
gonna do some time.
previously known only as Jane Doe number 1.
Hey.
Heather
Man said
Richards
Jane
describes
Doe.
Kano's guilty plea as a relief.
I would have testified, definitely would have.
Man,
gotten
rape
there.
that.
That's
Jesus
what-
Christ, bro.
But I'm thrilled that I don't have to.
Looking very different from his days on the LMPD,
Hey.
the former officer
Looks like Nick Frost.
for 5
He doesn't it?
sexual misconduct, a misdemeanor, and 1 count of possessing material portraying the sexual performance of a minor. He avoids a trial and possibly a tougher sentence. His victims avoid the ordeal of testifying. Attorneys with a fine gained
They avoid the ordeal of testifying.
but it's the one everyone can
Just throw him in maximum security, man. Throw him in maximum security. Worst.
But yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
ain't R. Kelly in Bing right about now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, what's going on with that shit now?
Didn't he do the same kind of thing, bro? Oh, what?
It's next level.
Yeah, I know it's
Got
next level.
Several counts.
Well, listen.
I ever watched the thing.
Do you know there's another thing about this film? Like, there's one scene. Do you know when the Joker kills his friend, right?
Yeah.
And then he gets dressed up in the suit and he's doing his dance on the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the music?
Gary Glitter.
Gary Glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, people going, hold up.
Rock
You
and
put
Roll
that-
Part
yeah.
2 or whatever it is.
Right, don't get it twisted, yeah. When the tune came out and I knew that I didn't know that he was a fucking pedo, right? The tune's hard.
You
It's
know
a
the
good
tune. I'm not going
It's
to
a
play the tune, but I'll hum the tune.
What's the tune?
Yeah.
Hum it, hum it.
That's Gary Glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun,
They
dun,
used it in
dun,
Battlefield.
Hey, dun, 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 hey, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. That, yeah, it's that.
Yeah. And that's the tune that he's dancing on the stairs.
And you know who sampled that?
Who?
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Really?
Black Nazi.
See, I thought it was some American thing. Like, they didn't know in it. Like, they don't know about
No,
Gary
they
Glitter.
know.
Da, da, da.
Bro,
But
you
then-
trying to tell me English people didn't work on the production thingy on that movie, man? Come on, they knew. Gary Glitter's getting paid. He's coming out next year. He's getting paid.
Yeah.
He's getting paid for that now. He's getting royalties for that song. All right.
Do you know what? If I was him, I'd wave the check in his face, right? When he comes out, his hand out like this.
Bro,
Fuck you,
let's be
man.
realistic. They could have
Fuck you.
used very many songs. There's songs
they
of that
use
same
that.
tempo. They used that
Why?
on purpose.
On purpose. It was for an effect, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't even think Joaquin Phoenix probably didn't even know he was dancing to that song. They just had him dancing to
Yeah.
something, and then they overdubbed it with that. Maybe you know what I mean? Like,
Dance clown.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dance, like practically. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Going back to all the Jokers and whatever, I still say Heath Ledger was the best Joker.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
With Joaquin, I don't know if I could even put Joaquin in because he weren't the Joker till the very end.
No, and even do you know what? He was evil Anakin. He hadn't gone over to full Darth Vader.
You got a fascination with Darth Vader, and
I have.
everything's
yeah.
Darth Vader.
I fucking
with
love
you.
Darth Vader.
But just from the premise thing, yeah, like his backstory, the backdrop.
Yeah.
That was alright though, yeah. That the build up.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
sick film, bro. The film's
Yeah.
sick.
Like, don't get it twisted. First time I saw it, I got bored. In the first hour, I was like, man, I've seen this type of shit
First
before.
5 minutes for me. But
Yeah, yeah. I thought, I've seen this type of shit
But you
before.
need to go through that
But
to
you
get to
do.
the end.
And then the ending happens. Right, okay, is this wrong?
Like the movie, like, you'd think it was filmed in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
Like, it feels like
brilliant.
that. It drags. It's
Brilliant.
moody. It's grainy. It's dirty. It's under. Apparently, it cost 70 mil to make that movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, don't.
It
Yeah.
looked like we could have done that. Like,
Yeah, but nah.
you know what I mean?
Because it looked like, it looked right.
Yeah, 70 mil anyway to make that
Yeah.
movie. But it looked really low budget. It looked really independent.
But
and
it
there's-
looked of
and
the
there's
time.
not one scene in that movie that he's not in, apart from the scene where Bruce Wayne dies.
Yeah.
I mean, Thomas Wayne dies.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's
apart
right.
from that, he's in the whole movie, all the way
Every
through.
scene.
Every scene.
Yeah, he probably got a $30-40 million check for it, innit?
That's why it cost 70 million to
Yeah.
make.
Yeah, I don't mind them old kind of looking films and whatnot. Yeah, but I've been watching that Deuces. You heard about it?
Yes.
Deuces is hard, bro. You get me? But
Yes, I started off. I've watched the second thing. I see where he slices her armpit and shit.
I ain't seen it, bro.
Nice.
You ain't seen Deuces?
He spoiled it for me, bro.
Bro, it's in the first episode.
He slits his what? Slits whose armpit?
The prostitutes. It's raining outside. She comes in and says, "Oh, can we go out? I don't want to work. It's raining outside." Says, "Yeah, let's go."
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
I'm like, I didn't spoil it.
So, what? I thought you said I'm on season 2.
Nah, you sliced up her armpit
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
cold.
man.
It's cold, bro. It's cold. I like that.
But yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
kind of feel.
I like that.
Oh no, Snowfall.
Yeah, I started it. You know me. Did
Did you finish it though?
No, I didn't, man. I got far with it though.
What, 3 episodes?
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Watching Power.
yeah, I'm watching Power, bro.
Nah, I don't watch
But
Power,
I've dropped
man.
off. It's I don't know, man. Ghost is getting on my fucking nerves, bro.
Goals. Tariq's getting on my nerves.
Tariq's fucking snaking his whole family, bro. His mum and everything. Anyway, spoilers there.
Oh, I'll tell you what. We was talking about the thing, Dark Knight. Check out a channel called Aphorium, right? I only checked it out. I only see it yesterday. They've only got a couple of videos on it, right? Aphorium is a condition where people manipulate people, yeah. And the Dark Knight, all the Heath Ledger scenes, right? Apparently, this is what that Joker uses. The way that he fucks with Bruce Wayne, fucking Harvey Dent, right? And they explain scene by scene the way he does it and the way he fucks with them and the way that he his whole angle is to get them to look at themselves and realize how much their own image is just bullshit, right? Check it out. Wicked.
But this is what we were
video.
saying about. This is what I was saying about Heath Ledger's Joker as well. Yeah, as random as he tried to make himself be, he was
wasn't.
very calculated.
Yeah.
To the last second, to the last digit, everything was calculated.
Yeah.
Even to the point where nobody blew up a boat. Yeah, I feel like he knew that no one was gonna blow up a boat.
Nah, I think that was a disappointment to him.
Nah.
I think he truly believed that.
He was hanging upside down. He goes, "I think we're destined to do this."
Now, when you compare that to that shitty suicide, what was calculated about it?
Nothing.
Nothing. He was just on some madness, man. He was just on. I think they could have
If it
done.
wasn't for Harley Quinn,
Do you know what they should do? They should do a part 2 to this movie, this Joker movie, yeah, and have him a Harlequin, yeah, and they go on some Bonnie and Clyde type shit.
do you know what? They're not doing
Alright,
it.
And if they won't do a number 2 to this.
No, he said it. He goes, "This was it was like an experiment." They're basically inviting Warner Brothers are inviting directors to take the characters and do your thing with them. Yeah, like don't think about the whole big budget thing. Come if you want to explore. Oh, hey, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Batman.
As Batman.
Yeah.
Right. I saw an interview with Christian Bale. Right. Yeah.
That's that Twilight bitch.
Yeah. It's that Twilight. I didn't realise he's English.
Yeah.
He's English. Yeah.
Punk, bro. Girl punked you, fam. You get me? Beat the director, bruv. You get me? And now he was back on the film.
Batman,
Bruv.
Listen. Batman.
Right. We said that about Heath. We said that about Heath. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I did. When I first heard that Heath Ledger was going to play the Joker.
Oh,
I was
who the
like,
fuck is Heath Ledger? Do you know what I mean?
So who's this dude, man?
What do you do? Knight's
He was in-
Tale?
Yeah, Knight's Tale.
man.
Listen,
10 Things About You.
He ain't no Batman.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Get me, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I thought,
nah,
how's this man the Joker? Next thing I
turned out to
know,
be the sickest
I'm
guy.
there pissed, yeah. No one's a joke. Jack Nicholson's a joker. And I saw the trailer and he looks up like this.
when
With
I-
his black eyes and whatever. Yo. This guy looks
I heard
mad.
when I heard,
they can
wait,
make him. Listen, they can make him look sick like Batman, whatever. It's hard to pull off Batman.
it
It's
is.
like Ben Affleck.
But yeah, I was about to say, bro. I was like, when I heard Ben Affleck, I was like, nah, bro. But he did it justice.
All right, who's the best Batman?
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Wait, let me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton was sick, but Christian Bale.
Michael Keaton was the best Batman.
See,
He's got the best voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman.
See, I think Christian Bale was the best Bruce Wayne. Well, look, every piss take of Batman now comes off of the back of the Christian Bale Batman, doesn't it?
Yeah.
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 But it was the best Bruce Wayne, though.
Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Bruce Wayne was the best, though.
I like Christian Bale.
And then you had Bane. Mr. Wayne,
Yeah, Bane. Oh yeah, my man.
we are going
See-
to blow up Gotham.
Right, what do you think of the third film?
Third film of what?
Like,
Oh,
the
Dark Knight
Bane one.
Rises.
Yeah.
It just didn't have the panache of. It's like the second one is this perfect movie, and the third one, like my man's got a broken back, and the next thing you know, he's climbed out of this fucking thing that no one can climb out of. The island's been shut down, but yet he makes it back onto Gotham.
How?
Do you know Gotham is basically New York, innit?
Yeah.
So what's Metropolis?
Chicago.
No, I swear it's New York as well. Wait, I swear down. Where is it?
Oh,
Because Gotham looks very New York like.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
Like even in this movie,
Yeah.
but even in this movie, yeah, right? Like it looks like New York. Gotham looks like New York. So what's Metropolis?
Hey. Don't know.
Washington.
maybe.
It's a bit more clean, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit more clean.
Yeah.
But listen, do you know the scene where he meets Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does the little magic tricks and all
Yeah. And he puts his fingers in Bruce's mouth.
Right, in
and
Bruce's
makes him
mouth.
smile.
that. Yeah. Do you know that scene? Bruce was actually supposed to be picking stitches at the side of his mouth.
Was he?
Yeah. Do you know the scene where he's got the application form and he's looking at the pictures? There's supposed to be pictures of him where he's
Of who? Bruce.
Bruce. Of Bruce.
Bruce?
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah, with scars on his face where he's cut the smile in his face. Yeah,
much, man.
but because of Dark Knight, they didn't want to associate the two, right? But in the story, and they filmed it as well. He's supposed to have stitches on his face like that. And do you know at the end where he's talking to the psychiatrist, he's supposed to have fucking pulled all those out. That's gaping. Like, so that's all fucking open, and he's just chatting. And it's like.
Do you think
this
they
kind
would,
of thing.
if Heath never passed away, yeah? Do you think they would have made this movie with Heath?
No.
Nah,
And I don't think it would
Do
work.
you reckon they would have done an origin movie with Heath?
maybe.
I don't see why they wouldn't have pushed it at an angle, but from what you're saying, I feel like he's done it justice.
He did.
he did
This
do
film
justice.
complements Dark Knight.
It does.
I think he actually complements it. It doesn't.
Yeah, there's not gonna be another Joker like Heath, man.
I think they're just reaching, bro. Man, these films coming out are dead, bro. Sorry, I ain't seen Joker,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you get me. Like, I just think they're just like Harlequin's coming out, bro.
Oh, mate,
Rambo.
Shit.
Rambo's supposed to be terrible.
Not watching that shit, man.
Yeah, when we watched the trailer, it looked like it was gonna be terrible.
Just, I
Man.
feel like they're just reaching for
The
everything.
thing about that was the soundtrack. Maybe.
Has anyone heard about Terminator thing?
I'm hoping that'll be good.
Hold up. Do you know what Schwarzenegger's got a name?
Schwarzenegger's got a name, Pops. They call him Pops, innit?
No, they don't.
Yeah, he's called Pops, innit?
No, he's not.
No, what's he called?
That's in Genesis.
All right, cool. Go on.
Right? His name's Carl.
Carl.
His name's Carl. The Terminator from Terminator 2 that was busting everyone up, his name's Carl. He's got a dog. He's been chilling in the forest.
Yeah, but I heard he's been chilling there for a reason. Do you know what I heard? I heard that he kills John Connor and Sarah Connor puts him in the thingy, does something and puts him in the thing and says, I'll deal with you when I need you. And that's why she goes there, because she needs him.
Yeah, but in the trailer, it's like she's surprised.
Huh?
Well, that's in the second one. He turns around and says that he kills John Connor, and someone reprograms him.
Yeah,
sends him back to.
But it's you see when she prevented Judgment Day. Yeah, John Connor's not the chosen one no more. So apparently the chosen one is the baby of this Latino chick in part 3, and this female Terminator, human, whatever, is protecting her, and Sarah Connor's protecting her. So Sarah Connor's not the mother of the future now, and John Connor's not the future. It's the baby that's going to be born from this chick.
Okay.
So they just reboot the whole fucking thing.
It's gonna go on forever like Walking Dead.
Walking Dead don't finish, does it?
No, bro.
It don't look like it's going to finish anytime
I
soon.
gave up in season 3, bro, when I came to realise that. Like 11,
10.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Season 10.
I got to 3 and was like, they're gonna be Walking Dead forever, man. I'm done. I'm done. There's no cure, bro. 10 seasons later.
Hold up. Got any of the cast left, man? Serious. Like, them...
And they just killed
the
original dude off last
Nah,
season.
he's making a movie. He's got a movie. 3 movies.
How many
3
seasons
movies.
is Gotham in now?
Gotham's finished now, man.
Is it finished?
Yeah, Gotham had 4 seasons, 5 seasons. It finished.
5, I think. No, 6.
I don't know. I think I've got
More,
3.
bruv.
No one talks about the Joker from Gotham though. He weren't too bad.
Was there
He had the storyline of like they cut his face and whatever. There was a Joker. Yeah.
Like the face-off thing, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that
I
far.
didn't. I thought,
Oh, sorry.
what did they call him?
Jerome.
Jerome, yeah.
These names, bro. Killers.
Jerome.
I wasn't serious.
All right. So on a quick one, yeah. Best Joker of all time, Heath. Second.
Yeah, give it to Joaquin.
All right. Third,
Jack Nicholson's good.
Jack Nicholson. Cesar Romero.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
All right, we're putting Hamill into it.
We have to put Hamill into it.
We're putting Hamill into it. We're going to throw him up to
Hamill, man?
The one who
third.
does a cartoon voice.
Third. He's got to be third
Cartoon
then.
voice.
The cartoon, the
Yeah,
animated.
Animated series. You know the Joker.
The
that you
Batman
always see in
animated
the-
series.
Yeah.
No? What?
Yeah.
You've never seen the Joker, the Batman cartoon?
Yeah, what? Normal Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Joker from that.
Why are you putting him in there? Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
yeah.
he's better than fucking Jared Leto.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Alright,
I'd even put Zach Galifianakis from Lego movie Batman, Batman Lego movie. I'll put him above Jared Leto.
So wait, have you seen Batman Ninja or whatever?
Yeah. I'll put that Joker
That
above
Joker.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, that
Do you know what
Joker's
else?
hard.
Who's seen Batman vs Alien vs Predator vs Joker?
No.
You seen that, yeah? Alright, I'll put that Joker above him.
Bro, I would not even entertain that, bro.
That's bad. I see them drop Turtles, Batman and Turtles. I said, nah, bro.
Batman and Turtles.
Yeah, bruv. I bet you seen it. You seen it?
Wait, what's it? I'm gonna show you, bro. You've never seen this thing? Batman versus Alien versus Predator versus.
See, I knew that there was a
It's a fan-made thing. It's not. It's not
right because I know there was a comic run where it was Batman versus Predator. Yeah, that had that. thing.
Batman's dead, fam. What do you mean?
Well, what happens is like Predator comes down, obviously picks a man.
Yeah.
Alright, look.
It's Batman.
Fuck, it's 6 minutes long, but I can't show you the whole thing, yeah? But
This can be like my Bill Burr thing now.
Skip forward, man.
Yeah, skip
But-
forward.
but-
You got to skip on it.
What's the old school thing, bro? What? Wait, I swear you're telling me anime, bro. You look like a real Donny, bro.
yeah, no, this is fan-made.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, let me forward it a bit, yeah?
That's pretty cool. That's not cool.
Right, what's your Joker though? Can you see it from there?
Hey. Hey. Kaplow. Oi.
That's rich coming from someone who runs around in the dark.
That's like Mark Harrell's thing.
And a mask.
Pick him up by the nipples, you know.
Look at my face. This is who I am.
I'll turn it off. Turn it off.
But anyway,
That's
yeah.
fucking
No, but
terrible.
then, but watch what happens. Yeah, but watch what happens. Watch what happens. What do you get taken by?
What?
Predator looking motherfucker. Look like species. bro.
Alien.
Look like species, bro. Impregnate that motherfucker, man. Come on. Hey.
The acid?
That's a one.
No, put it on.
Yeah, no, Batman would have got.
Are they using things from this real film? Like?
I don't know, bro. But
That's a good Predator, though.
Yeah, you know it.
But anyway, this Joker's better than Vicky's Joker. Yeah, he's fighting him anyway, yeah?
It's terrible, isn't it? That's
Wait, wait, wait.
really fucking
You got to see the
bad.
ending though, the ending.
They're violating the team, man. How you putting Predator, Joker, and Batman?
Look, basically, yeah, look. On one side, he's got pure aliens behind him, on the other side, he's got pure predators in front of him.
Doctor, use the thing, bro. Blow her out, bro. I'm out.
But yeah, you never ever saw that?
Nah, bro.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I think.
I know, you watch the whole thing as well, yeah? Ah.
But anyway, yeah, that Joker was better than Joker.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was, sorry.
I don't know.
Jared Leto's
That's pretty fucking bad as well.
Jared Leto. Do you know what? Jared Leto, the only thing that I think he acted his arse off in, yeah, was that
talking about this,
Millionaire
like-
Buyers Club. Have you
I
seen that
think,
movie?
what else has he fucking done which
Where-
has been good?
Who is it?
What? What did you say?
Millionaire Buyers Club.
Yeah.
Where it's about the HIV movie, the cowboy dude that gets HIV and he starts selling
The
the
medication.
medication himself.
and it's based on a true story, isn't
Yeah.
it? And like the pharmaceutical
Matthew McConaughey, innit?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The pharmaceutical companies turn around and go, do you know what? Nah, you ain't selling that shit. And he goes to Mexico and starts
Yeah.
selling it in Mexico.
And Jared Leto plays a drag queen in it, a transvestite in it, yeah, and he does a good job in that.
Oh, his acting is
Brilliant
is
in that.
fucking amazing.
But then as Joker, he was like, nah, no.
Well, hold on, it was shit in thing as well.
What?
Blade Runner as well.
I didn't see
I
the
mean,
big one,
like,
man.
he was just dead. He just wanted to just forward every role he had. But the girl in that was wicked, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I won't watch a film about HIV, bro.
Bro, it's and like the way that he lost weight.
Who? Yeah, that's Black done it. No, I'm playing.
Well, all right. We got to that point anyway. Yeah, Jared Leto's the worst Joker ever. Heath Ledger's still the best Joker ever.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, and everything in between is whatever. You know what I mean? This movie's gonna stand on its own as a
is.
classic. I think it's gonna be put to the side as like it's gonna be holding its own. Can't really compare it to nothing else. And I think they pulled it off by not making it compared to anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would recommend, if you haven't seen it, watch it, because I've seen it twice now. I watched it last night as well. Am I strange? Because
Yeah,
the
you are.
last scene where he pops De Niro,
Yeah.
I laughed. I was probably the only person in the cinema that laughed.
That's why he put all
Because
that.
Yeah.
you've probably been thinking about doing that to me right now. Like, for the podcast. Oh, yeah, shit.
Hey, and the first time I saw it, I actually got up.
Send money, bitch.
Hey, first time I saw it, I jumped up. I was like, yes! I'm backing him. Yeah, he shot that motherfucker. Good.
I'm funny with gory shit, bruv. Like, it's weird, bruv. Like, I can't deal with my toes start curling and all sorts of shit. I can't do it, bruv.
Tash's toes start curling as
Something
well.
else, yeah.
Fucked up, bruv. Casualty, bruv. All that shit fucks me up, bruv.
Casualty?
Casualty, really?
Yeah, man. I can't deal with all that cutting open bullshit, bruv. I can't.
It's in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, yeah, sort of.
Yeah, where he starts peeling the skin off the dude.
What's the other one? The butters one, man. The caterpillar thing. Like,
Oh,
I won't watch that fucking shit, man. That is vile.
Yeah, I think it's...
Next episode, since it's Halloween next week, all right, will be our top horror movies.
Oof.
All right, or top horror movie scenes.
alright, cool. But
All right.
quickly before we
Go on.
what is the best movie you've seen so far this year? I mean, we're almost wrapping it up. So what?
Yeah, I would go with the Blade Runner film. 2049. What are you saying?
That was dead to me, bruv. You get me?
I've got
And imagine...
Yo,
wait,
it was dead to me first time I watched it.
But I had to go back and watch the original bullshit, bruv, as well. And I thought that was even fucking... bruv, I was confused. Real talk, I was
No,
confused.
I don't know
Yeah.
what the best movie I've seen this year is. I can't tell you.
Listen, I totally get that.
Although
Battle Angel.
Battle Angel.
It too confused the shit. Not it too. It
It's just
too, I
too
just-
much.
It was
Crammed
just
in.
too quick. Yeah,
Too
bam.
quick.
Too quick. Too
Yeah.
crammed in. That right, we know these characters. No, but we don't know them as adults.
Yeah.
And they made them exactly the same as they are as kids.
Post-its.
People as kids, yeah. People know, but people as kids aren't the same as they are when they're adults.
Bro, bit. Run us
Now you look like Gargamel.
You look like an avatar with green hair.
I bet if I go like this, hey, so I'm getting my eyes as
I
well.
think...
Bro, that's gonna start stinging your face and shit, man.
It's gonna...
You can take our freedom, but you can't take our power. Send money.
Go program, go white and green and purple and red. Yes, son.
And on that note, I think we're out. You know what I mean? Wrong side of 30. See you next week. Cons
Dash.
Ton.
and Ash. Peace.
Yes.